Welcome back to the 100 Baby Challenge part 25, and in this episode we're going to be focusing on, you got it, more birthdays. We got to get Hannah and India moved out since, well, they did age up to a young adult, did give them a job so they can move out and earn their own living. So they can't move back in. That's the rules of this challenge. They can move out, but they can't move back in. They can visit all they like, but they can't move back in. I also was doing some pre-recording. Oh man, I pre-recorded 2 episodes. Wait, where is that piece of paper? I wrote it all down. I write everything down. I pre-recorded up until episode 73. Yes, I finished the second generation. I pre-recorded the second generation. I just couldn't help myself. I was just so excited. I was just bored. I figured while I was doing this, I pre-recorded Generation 2. So I got those episodes to edit. I mean, I got to process them through Handbrake because my CyberLink Power Director doesn't recognize its current format that the Sims 4 uses to record video. It doesn't recognize our video format, so I gotta use Handbrake to process them. I gotta get them to MP4 so I can edit them in my. They're all video clips. I gotta put them all together in my Power Director and add commentary to them. So they're not even processed through Handbrake yet. So all the second generation videos. Only the first generation videos are rated just to add commentary to them. Yeah. Now their pictures are up on the wall. This is great. Another thing's been on my mind lately, like around 12:30 or sometime after 12, or a quarter after 12, my mother-in-law shows up thinking we had to get Zoe early from school. It's like, no, she gets out at 2:10, not 12:15. I don't know why she was thinking that it was early dismissal when I told her yesterday that Zoe gets out of early dismissal on the 15th, which was around 11:15. Why is she here 2 hours early is beyond me. And she called and asked me if I was coming down and going with her to pick up Zoe. I was like, wait a second. Why? Why am I going to sit in the car with my mother-in-law for 2 hours? What's wrong with the time when she was coming over and we sit in the car for an hour wait for Zoe to get out of school? What is wrong with that? Why 2 hours? You don't think I have something better to do with that 1 hour between 2:15 and 1:20 when I come downstairs and wait in the car with her at the school for an hour? I mean, come on. You didn't think I want to eat lunch or something? I just spend my time sitting in the car, just twiddling my thumbs. And I mean, as much as I love my mother-in-law, it's just anything over an hour with her is too long. Sometimes she'll just say something to drive me nuts, and sometimes she annoys me. But there are people that annoy me. If I spend too long with them, they annoy me. It's something personal. If I spend time with you, and then it gets to a point where you annoy me, I don't want to be around you anymore until I miss you and I want to talk to you again. It's just me. That's how I'm functioned on a daily basis. I told Zoe not to take it personally. It's like, go to school, let me miss you, and you come back. Then I'll be glad to have you around. Like Frank. Same with Frank. He annoys me. I said, go to work and I'll see you later. And I miss him, you know. I want a chance to miss him a little bit, you know. And I want to chase him with Zoe a little bit. But Frank's mom, see, it's not just family. Your friends annoy me. I'll talk to you if you're not annoying to me, alright? Okay? My mother-in-law, just sitting in the car with her for 2 hours. She's like, there's gonna be no parking space. Just sitting in the car for 2 hours? You can worry about finding a parking space? For 2 hours? An hour was fine. What's wrong? I had to sit in the car for 2 hours now? It's like, why'd you get, it's not my fault you got here early. So, why is it my fault you got here early? So he's like, well, you just don't want to come with me then. I guess I should go Zoe all by myself. What was wrong with waiting 2 hours? I mean, let's at least wait another hour. 1:20. I would have gotten in the car with her. We went over to school and waited an hour for Zoe to come out. Because, yeah, it's hard to find a parking space over there. I'm not lying. At the school. But 2 hours in the parking lot? Why is that necessary? You'll think between 12:15 and 1:15 that I would like to have something to do during that time. Like, pre-record, eat, lunch. My gosh. Just because I don't spend an extra hour with her doing nothing when I could be eating or pre-recording commentary for my videos. Seriously. Well, it looks like I'm about to go to walk all the way downstairs and get food myself. But wait, I don't want my food to get cold. I'm definitely not going to walk the stairs all by myself. It's going to be super cold. It's going to be like it's 26 degrees outside. No way I'm walking. I already feel like a cold coming down. I mean, my throat's all sore and stuff. I ain't walking out in this shit. But what am I going to do sitting in a car for 2 hours? When one of those hours I could be spending at home recording commentary and eating lunch. I wanted my lunch to go to Stewart's so I can get pizza and a pop, but nah. Pretty mom just had me attitude like, you just don't want to wait with me. I'll just get it myself. What is wrong with her? I don't know. I mean, just because I want to spend the extra hour in the parking lot doing nothing? Is he mad at Frank or something about, not getting that apartment that she wanted us to get? I mean, she's mad about that because she gave Lynn Frank some money and not using it. I mean, is she mad at Frank? He'll take it out on me. I didn't do anything. I was just politely asking why she was here. Or why she wanted to wait in the parking lot for 2 hours instead of the usual 1. Okay, usually 1 hour in the parking lot. Because, yes, it's hard to find a parking space at the school. I get it. 2 hours? You don't think I had something better to do? For one of those hours? Come on, I know I'm repeating myself, but... You know why I'm not disciplining these kids? These toddlers in this game. You wanna know why? It gets their imagination skill up. It gets one of their skills up. So you see their one of their skill bars going up when they do that. Their skill bars go up, people. Sometimes. So why am I gonna mess with that? They're getting the skill up when they're doing that. You know what? It gives me something to do when I have to clean up after them. And no, I could clean up after an actual sim, but I won't. I'm such a poor housekeeper in real life. I told Zoe that we need some feng shui in this house. We need to rearrange furniture to make me feel happy. So everybody can feel happy. See, currently, my desk, my study area, takes up half her bedroom. Zoe's bedroom, where her bed is and her dresser, and I share half of it as my study, where my computer desk and stuff is. All my stationery is all on the other half of her bedroom. She's almost 8 years old, and she needs her own room. Me and my sister had our, listen to me. When I was 8, I don't remember ever having my parents using our bedroom as a study. As part of a study. They never came in and got on a computer. They didn't have a computer back then, but you know what I'm saying. There was no study in our bedroom. Zoe needs her own room. Plain and simple. Like the living room. You know what? The study could go in the living room because no one else uses the living room. It's always the only one that watches TV in there. She got a 32-inch TV. She could just stick it in that TV in here and watch TV in here in her room with that nasty couch. It's not nasty. She sits in it a lot. She eats where she eats. Anyways, because our but our table, Frank clutters the table. She can't eat there. Oh. So everybody eats. Zoe eats in the living room. I eat by my computer desk. So we move everything, my study, into the living room, and move some stuff that's in the living room that she uses into her room. Why not, right? If we gonna move, we move furniture from different rooms. And that'll please me a little bit. It definitely will. I need the study space. And I can't be using Zoe's room. She's getting too big and too old to be sharing her room with me. Seriously, I was thinking about walking the store to get my own food. Like, that's about half a mile away. It's too cold. And I'm already getting a cold. Oh, man. My throat is already sore. It won't be long before I need cough drops. I hope I don't get like laryngitis or something where you lose your voice. Then I won't be able to record. If I don't record for a day, that's why. Because you don't have a voice, it's hard to record anything. Yeah, so birthdays. Jake, Katie, Lucius, and Madison age up, so that's good. Katie is now a teenager, so that's awesome. What else is there to talk about? No. I wanted to get some Stewart's. I wanted to get some Stewart's pizza and get me a soda. But no! Not today.
Oh, no, babe.
Frank just gave me money so I can go to the store. And, just $10 so I can so I can get some lunch. And then Frank's mom pulls this crap. If I walk over there, can she pick me up? I'm not walking back. Maybe I'll call. Call seriously. I go call Frank and say, hey, you think we can go to Stewart's together? Frank's mom I'll just tell him his mom is being a pain in my butt. I don't know why she chooses to be here early. Too early. And blame me for it. I don't know. I don't know why I let my personal stuff go on in my commentary, but what else am I supposed to talk about besides the game? Yay!
Abso.
Madison aged up! Yay! These are random. If anyone else don't know, I write everything down ahead of time. So yeah, all these traits are random. For the kids, when the toddlers age up the kids, trust me, if it wasn't random, I'd be using the custom content aspirations. Like Class Clown and Aging Up, and there was another one. Or Teacher's Pet. I'd be using those kids' aspirations if this wasn't random. These traits and aspirations weren't random. But they are, and I use what the game has. Yay! Now Lucius ages up!
Oh, God, Riz.
I already missed Jake aging up. Gosh, I'm pre-recording commentary. Not pre-recording. I'm recording commentary for episode 25, knowing I just pre-recorded episode 73. I'm far behind. I need to stop playing for a while. You think? You won't see anything from the Super Sim Challenge till I get caught up. You'll just see so many 100 Baby Challenge videos. I already have the third generation ready to go. I mean, I just got to move her into her own house, and that's it. Ready to start her new life. Ready to start having kids. That's no joke. Every generation has their own promo picture, like Zev does. You know, like the thumbnail that I use in my videos. The second generation has their own. The third generation, I haven't put that together yet. I just only took the snapshots in the Create a Sim. So when I put her thumbnail together, I use PixArt for my thumbnails. To make all my thumbnails, I use PixArt. I can't believe I'm already at the third generation. I wish I could spoil it. Who was her dad? I can't. The third generation Zev. I can't tell you who her dad is right now. Just got to wait and see. I could give you a hint. It's a character from Lex. That's all I'm gonna say. And no, it isn't Kai. You can't use the same baby daddy twice in the game, so it's not Kai. Just pick a character. I mean, there was many male characters in Lex. We're talking like guest stars. There's many different guest stars in Lex. So take your pick. And who the third generation Zev's baby daddy is. And who the second generation Zev ends up marrying at the end, at the challenge.
Organor.
Oh man, it's gonna be epic. Woo. It's about to get spoiled too much. I just want to spoil it so bad. I wait till it gets closer. No, I'll wait till we get into those videos. I know the third generation Z starts with the X, and you have to use the last woman born in the game in that generation, which is Z. But you know what? This is my game. If I want, I get to pick who I want for to start the next generation. Okay, I pick. In this one, the last person to be born starts with the Z, which is the second generation Z. And that's following the rules. But in the second generation, gives birth to the third generation, which starts, the Z starts with an X, and there's two girls that start with a Y and a Z. I get to pick who's the prodigy. And that's the one that starts with an X, so... And so, you're supposed to start giving your prodigies houses they can afford. Well, I'm sorry if you go by the book, but no. Lex is Lex. They live in a house shaped like the Lex, no matter how expensive it is. And I'll use the free real estate cheat to get them the house I want them to be in. They'll live in the Lex. They'll live in a Lex-shaped house. They'll get to live in a giant dragonfly. Because I say so. No, party's over. Everybody's leaving. And once everybody eats, they leave. So that's good. Party's over. So, you got some teenagers and you got some kids. You get one toddler. One toddler. She doesn't age up yet. She ages up in the next episode. Nora does. And also gives birth to the next set. She also has her next kids, and she's pregnant with twins. I checked the MC Command Center. She's just to make sure she's pregnant and get a picture with the guy, you know. What if he takes off after she gets her pregnancy test? What if the guy takes off? I need a picture with him. Need confirmation. So she's pregnant, but I don't influence the gender. Okay, I'd be like, oh, she's pregnant with a boy. She's pregnant with two girls. I'll just leave it at that. I don't mess with it. I don't influence gender. Man, I really want to go for some Stewart's Pizza and a Dr. Pepper right about now. But no. I'll just ask Frank. You know, maybe he can give me a ride over there. Maybe we both can go out for lunch. Cause seriously. Keep going off topic sometimes, but that's me. I will go off topic sometimes. Man, I even dreamed about pre-recording episodes. Why? No, not only I dream about pre-recording episodes, I dream that I'm in the game. I'm the next generation. Before, like like living on the streets
Huh? Bomadoy.
and stealing off people to survive. Like it's a rags to riches type of situation. And the police get involved. It's like, so what are you doing? It's like, this is a TV show, everybody. We're doing a 100 baby challenge. I need your participation. Like, why? Why was I doing that in my dream? Like, I've done it before. And like, pretend to be out in the streets. Doesn't make any sense. Why are y'all doing your homework across the streets? What's wrong with your own house? If you don't want to do it outside, sit outside in your own lot. I swear sometimes. You can sit outside in your own lot if you want to do your homework outside, okay? I'm not against you all doing your homework outside if you do it on your own lot. Or somewhere on your sidewalk, by your house. So you don't end up talking to strangers. You Sims are lucky. You Sim kids are lucky that there's no creeps. Okay? That kidnap you. Zoe had to deal with a creep before. And I'm like, I hope that doesn't happen again. She dealt with one on the internet one time. Over a month ago. It didn't tell me. And she could have. We could have put the guy in jail or something. The dude she was playing Roblox, and you could have private chats with anyone you make friends with on Roblox. She thought she added somebody that was a kid and went out in a private chat and ended up being some older guy being creepy and stuff, asking her questions, questions that she knew were wrong, and she came to me a month after it happened. I was like, Zoe, next time it happens, which I hope it doesn't, you come to me, or you come to Frank, or your daddy. Just these days, cops can find anyone on the internet and put them away, just so they don't do this to another kid. I mean, seriously. I don't want that to happen to her ever again. If it does, I want to know, and something could be done about it. Today's technology, stuff like that can be dealt with the right way. She wanted to talk about it one time. At first I thought it wasn't family friendly, but then I realized you should be careful about who you talk to on the internet, especially kids. My gosh. I was like, Zoe, I had to sit her down. She's only 7.5 years old. I had to sit her down and tell her that there are child predators out there. It's creepy. I don't think she plays that much Roblox anymore. She hasn't put up any Roblox videos lately, so I think that turned her away. But still, so much from having a family-friendly game to play on the internet. My gosh, creeps are everywhere. Just be careful on the internet. I was lucky when I met Frank. He wasn't such a creep. You know why? I remember when I was a teenager walking to from the library, which is like a half a mile either way. Walking about half a mile there and half a mile back. Not half a mile, back. Half an hour. It's a half an hour to the library and half an hour back home. And each time, you don't know how many times I had people drive up to me while I'm walking on the sidewalk and ask me for a ride. It's people I don't even know. When I was 19, it was like the last day of school, and I remember some guy in a white van following me around, asking me for a ride. You know how creepy that was? I still remember it, and I had to wait inside the library until he was gone, until it was safe to go home. I mean, someone in a white van following me. You know how creepy that is? I could have been kidnapped. Well, anyways, we're coming to the end of this video. Like, subscribe if you want to see more content, and stay tuned for part 26.